Hello guys, and welcome back to another video here today at the Startup Brain TV, the platform to help you boss up and create more wealth for yourself. So in today's video, I've got a sales and selling video, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the strategies that I personally use myself to increase sales in my online store, and that you can also emulate to grow your online store or your online boutique. Not just an online store, but an online business as a whole, or any business out there in general. So if you're interested in learning how to grow and increase your sales, or how to improve sales in your business, then you better stay tuned and watch this video till the end. Starting a business, it's pretty easy. It's the tip of the iceberg. The reality sinks in when it comes to running a business. Anybody can start a business with an idea and some strategies. Anyone can go out there and start a business. But the question is, can you maintain and sustain that business and grow that business? This is where a lot of small businesses fail, and that's why over 90% of small businesses fail within the first year of trading. The biggest problem that a lot of small businesses have is selling the products. You start a business, you're so passionate about your product, you feel like everyone is going to come running to your business to pour in their hard-earned cash. The moment you start a business, nobody wants to buy your products, and you're wondering what's happening. And ultimately, if you're not built for business, your business will fail, like the 90% or so statistic out there. Selling a business is what brings in the revenue, is what brings in the profits, is what brings in the customers, the sales. If you're not selling yourself, if your business isn't making any sales, you may as well not have a business in the first place. Of course, there's other aspects of your business, but if you have a good business, you can have the best products and services out there, but if you're not good at selling, you're never going to make it in business. For example, I'm the face of my brand. I sell my services here because I do coaching, I do consulting, and I help women start their own online businesses. So I have to put myself out there. I remember I used to be quite skeptical about YouTube initially, but YouTube has been the best platform for me to literally sell myself as a person and as an expert in my niche. If I never had a YouTube channel, I can guarantee you that I would not be as successful as I am today. So I'm really, really grateful for YouTube, for this platform that allows people like us, service-based entrepreneurs, to really sell themselves out there and build that trust with people. Of course, you have other social media platforms, but I feel like YouTube is one of the biggest ones out there in terms of video. And I go to networking events, I try to sell myself to people, but I'm only restricted and limited to people around my geographical area, for example. But with YouTube, I can actually sell myself to people in different parts of the world. So selling is key to growing your business. And I can tell you from experience, because when I never had a YouTube channel and I wasn't selling myself, I wasn't making any sales, and I was that close to actually going back to a full-time job. Now, the good thing about selling products as opposed to services is the fact that you don't have to put your face out there if you don't want to, because you're not really the face of your brand. Essentially, your products are what you're selling. So you can easily hire someone else to do the selling for you if selling is not really your strength, and that's okay. And I also have an online boutique called FashV Shop. My brand FashV caters to the professional, the businesswoman, and the woman out there who's really looking for elegant clothing for special occasions as well. So if you're interested in all that type of stuff, then do head over, check out fashvshop.com. Of course, I'm always going to be promoting my brand. It's all part of my selling as well, so you can check out fashvshop.com if you're looking for office wear, business wear, professional type, corporate wear, elegant fashion, classy fashion, outfits for special occasions, and evening dresses. Then FashV is the place to be. So now we got that out of the way, I'm going to be sharing some of the strategies that I'm personally using right now in my business, FashV, to increase and improve sales. Now, the first way to increase your sales, of course, is to know who your exact target audience is. And this is why I always talk about identifying your niche if you want to start an online store or an online boutique or any type of business out there. Because unless you know who your target customer is, you will have a very hard time selling your products or services. It's like saying, I want to open a shopping mall selling all types of products. So who exactly is your customer? Are you targeting women? Are you targeting men? Are you targeting kids? And within these niches, there are sub niches. What type of women are you targeting? Are you targeting plus size women? Are you targeting professional women? Are you targeting women who are more into trendy style outfits? Are you targeting more of teenage girls? Are you targeting more of wedding type clothing? So who is your customer? And don't tell me your customer is women, because that's not a customer, that's not a target audience. What type of woman are you targeting? You need to be a lot more specific, because if you don't know who your target customer is, you will have a very hard time selling your products. So you need to first of all ensure that you know exactly who your target customer is. Go back to your business strategy, revisit your strategy, and ask yourself the question: who is likely going to take out your credit card and purchase from your website? Find out, visualize who this woman is, visualize who your current customers are, and find out who they are, the type of people purchasing from you. That will give you a sort of an idea on who your target audience is likely to be. What type of products are selling the best so far? If you're making any sales as of yet, find out what type of products are selling the most. That will give you a good idea on who is likely to purchase those products. If you realize that you've got trendy products, we're talking club wear, party outfits that are selling more, then maybe you're sort of targeting the youngest sector. So because there's a lot of young girls out there who just clock 18, 21, they want to go out in the club, they want to look good. My target market with fashion, for example, is the professional woman, the working class woman, the woman that likes to keep it elegant and classy. So ideally, my target audience would be within the age group of 21 and 45. So I already know who my target audience is. I already know where they're based. I know what platforms I can easily find them, and I know how to sell to them. I go for a lot of networking events where I'm likely to find a lot of professional and business women like myself, and I usually use that avenue to promote myself, because those women are my target market. I can go to this event, I can give them my business cards, and I know they're likely going to buy from my brand because these are working class women, these are professional business type women, and these are the target audience that I'm targeting in my business Fashfeed. This is one way I've been able to increase sales in my brand Fashfeed, by simply going to the places where I know my ideal target audience are likely to hang around. Okay, so find out who your customer is and how do you get to them. Where do they hang around? Do they hang around the clubs? Do they turn up every weekend? Maybe you can go turn up in the weekend and mingle with these people, if that's what it takes to grow your business. So find out who your target audience is and find how you can reach out to these customers. Find the channels where they communicate the most. Do they use Snapchat, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram? Because all the social networking platforms ideal for different types of audiences. So of course you're not going to find a 60-year-old on Snapchat. So that's one way to increase sales in your business. Find out who your customers are, where do they hang around, and how can you reach directly to them. Okay, another way to increase sales in your business, and this is perfect for those of you selling products, is to offer up sales. How many times have you gone online to purchase a product and you've gone to the checkout and you've seen all these other recommendations that you're likely interested in? That's what you call upselling. So a lot of brands are using upselling now to retarget customers and increase sales. So if someone came to my website, for example, and they purchased a dress, then they're most likely going to be looking for a shoe or a handbag to match with that dress. So if I was selling handbags and shoes on my website as well, I will have that set up on my website such that if they go to the checkout, they will have a pop-up basically showing them all the other products they could likely be interested in. Now, some of these customers will probably just go to your website to purchase one product, but using upsells can trigger them to purchase additional products because they want to wear a dress. They're probably looking for shoes as well and handbags, and you may entice them to purchase those products as well. So having upsells or cross sells on your website is another great way to increase additional sales and make that customer shopping experience even better for them as well. So look into upsells and cross sells. A lot of e-commerce platforms allow you the option to set up upsells and cross sells with different products. I mean, that's a lot more technical, but I'm sure if you have an online store, you will come across that, or you can contact your web designers to help you with that process. Okay. Another great way to increase sales or improve sales in your business is to send out gifts to your customers. So when you're sending out things in the package, in the post, you can add your business cards, your flyers. I've even received packages with personalized thank you cards from the owners themselves, with a note: thank you for shopping from X boutique, we hope to see you soon. Now that's really, really sweet for boutiques to go above and beyond to send out personalized cards. It's like getting a Christmas card from a friend or a family member. It makes you remember that person because you can keep that card, you know, in your house, and every time you look at that card, you can remember that boutique, and it just gives it a more personalized feel to your business as well. Your customer feels valuable. They don't feel like they're one of the millions of customers that are just randomly receiving products. They feel like the owner of that business has taken the time to send them a card personally, which means they really value you as a customer. They value you as a client, and they're likely to come back to you to shop from you because you've built that relationship by just sending them a thank you card. Now, before you go out there purchasing thank you cards and sending out thank you cards to every customer, you can do that if you want to. You can also use things like flyers and business cards, and you can have flyers with discount codes for their next orders, and they can essentially use that to come back to your website and purchase even more products. So you can use flyers. Flyers are easy to create, they're easy to print. You can use platforms such as Vistaprint, which is one of the biggest ones. Create thank you flyers there and send out to your customers in the post with all your products. Also drop your business cards in the mail as well, so your customers can keep that in the purse if they're interested in shopping from you in the future. Or if they're just walking around and they see a friend who loves your products, they can easily refer your business to them if they really enjoyed your products. So always put in marketing materials such as flyers, business cards, or even thank you cards in your customers' packages so they feel valued and loved by your business, and they're likely going to come back to you again to shop in the future. Another way to increase sales in your business, of course, is to also, very similar to the last point, is to add some freebies to your packages. If you want to go above and beyond increasing and improving sales in your business, you can even send out freebies to your customers in the post. Now, I'm not saying do what Forever 21 did. They recently had a backlash for sending out diet bars or protein bars or something to plus size customers. So customers that purchase plus size clothing from their website somehow received weight loss diet bars as well as a freebie. Of course, this went bad for them because they felt like they were being fat shamed. Why was Forever 21 sending out free weight loss diet bars in their packages? Is that a way of telling them to lose weight? Or is that a way of encouraging them to lose weight? Or was it just another marketing strategy gone wrong? It backfired on Forever 21 and they were facing backlash in the media because of that. Yep, so don't do that, okay? Don't send out weight loss bars to your plus size customers because that's probably going to backfire in your business. But there's other freebies you can send to your customers. If you've ever bought something from, say, AliExpress before, what they always do is they always send out some little freebies in the packages, like a free eyelash, free lip gloss, free bracelet. There's so many freebies you can add to packages, especially if those freebies are similar to the products that your customers have ordered. So if your customer has ordered hair extensions, for example, you can look into giving them a free pack of eyelashes. So if they bought a dress from you, you can send them a free bracelet. You know, there's so many freebies you can play around. And of course, don't send out freebies that are too costly to you as a business because you end up making so many losses. Offer freebies which are things that are useful to your customers but don't cost you an arm and leg as well. So if you want to try this strategy, make sure you're not sending out free shoes, for example, or sending out products that are actually very costly to you as a business. Send out freebies that are useful to the customer but don't really cost you much as a business, okay? So this is another way you can increase sales and really build that brand reputation and get people coming back to you. So that on its own will entice your customers to come back to you. And I'm not saying go out there and start sending your customers freebie for every single product that you send, but this is just another strategy that you can use for your online store brand, okay? And finally, of course, a great way to increase and improve sales in your business is to always follow up with the customer. Getting customers to buy from you is great. It's a great start point to increasing sales in your business. What happens during the end of that purchase journey? They've purchased that product from you, you've sent it out to them in the post, you've probably sent them a thank you card, you've probably sent them a discount code as a thank you for shopping from us, and you just sit there and you fold your arms and you hope for your customer to come back and purchase from you in the future. Most likely, they're probably not going to come back to your brand unless your brand is the bomb and they really love your products. The best way to improve your sales and to keep that reputation with your customers is to always follow up on them. So once they've received their products, check on them a week later, 2 weeks later, when you know they would have tried your products. Find out how they're getting on. They can even leave you reviews. Get them to leave reviews about your brand. And in exchange, you can also get a discount code if they leave a review on your products. So always follow up with your customers, send them emails, find out how they're getting on, how did they find the product, how was the shopping experience, you know, get that feedback from your customers. And essentially that will not only help you to build your brand, but your customers will feel very valued and most likely will come back to shop from you again. If you remember your customers, they will always remember you. So always follow up with your customers, and the best way to do so is to have an email marketing strategy in place. Email marketing is the best way to follow up with your customers. So you can always have an email marketing system where you have follow-ups created that can help to automate this process. A great email marketing system you can look into is Aweber. It's free to join for the first 30 days, I believe, and then after that is $19 a month for the first 500 subscribers you get in your list. So always follow up with your customers, have an email marketing strategy in place to help you build that reputation and ongoing relationship with your customers. So these are my top key strategies to help increase sales in your online store or your online boutique. I hope you guys found this video useful, and of course if you're looking into starting an online boutique or an online store and you're not sure how to get started, be free to check out the Run Boutique Academy, where I go more in depth and teach you all the different strategies that I personally use to build and grow my business fast rate. Again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share with anyone you feel will be inspired by my content, and of course hit that red subscribe button down below and hit that bell notification button so you don't miss out on my videos when they do come out. And I look forward to catching up with you guys next week for another video. Bye for now.